'Tis I, Alycia. How are you? I bet you missed me. I missed you too. I made you guys videos last week. I thought that would tide you over, but you know, like I say, I'm a one-woman band over here, and if you didn't know, I didn't tell anybody. I went on a mini vacay. No, you do not have to tell Newsom where I went. I stayed in the States. We just went down to San Diego. So went down to San Diego for like 3 days, mini vacay. Surprisingly, San Diego is more chill than living here in the land of the dirt people. Who knew? There wasn't a big fuss over your, stupid face diaper. It was just very laid back. It was kind of like relaxing. I kind of enjoyed it. And it was like 30 degrees cooler, so plus, that's a definite plus. Okay, so I did take some pictures, so I'm going to share them with you, which I think there's some that are kind of interesting. Totally weird, but we're going to check it out. All right, so let me pull up my little slideshow. So this is a picture. This is like my favorite bridge on the way down to San Diego. I probably should look it up and see what it is, but I love architecture, so this is my favorite bridge. It's one of my favorites. Not probably my favorite in the world, but one I like to see on our trip. Okay, next. Now, this is across from where we stay. So we stay San Diego, right? And there's, if you don't know, off of San Diego, there's Coronado, right? Coronado has that big, beautiful hotel with the red roof, white building. That's, I think that was Some Like It Hot. That's where Marilyn was filming that movie, part of the movie there. Very famous hotel. That little beach there, I swear, softest sand I've ever experienced. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with it because I know I've been to Hawaii, but I don't really remember that trip. Not because I was bombed. No, I jet-lagged. I was flying from the East Coast all the way over to Hawaii, and I was toast. Off-topic scroll. Okay, so we're staying across from Coronado on Shelter Island. So you can go look up on San Diego's map and go see where Shelter Island is. So there's a little strand, there's a bunch of hotels there. We've pretty much come to the conclusion that there's also like slips there for all the people to have their boats, which we also came to the conclusion that a lot of them are divorced men. I'll show you why in my other photos. This is why when you go on a vacation with me, it's total random weirdness, but I thought you would enjoy it. So we're going to look at it. Anyhow, so what you're seeing here is the rocks from Shelter Island where I am staying, and then the water, and then the land on the other side of that stealth bomber looking Navy vessel is Coronado, and there is a naval air base. Naval air base? I don't know if it's an air base as well. Well, they flew planes in and out. I saw that. Anyhow, there's a base over there, military. And this was one of the few ships I saw. Now, we weren't staying at our hotel all the time. We were going different places, right? So I wasn't keeping my eye on the water all the time, but I'll tell you, this is very interesting since when we had gone before, when BO was in office, all of the ships, we had taken a tour of the Midway, all of the ships there were just out, all the brand new ships, fancy pants ships like this for military, they were all just parked. They weren't moving, and the people, the docents and the guys who tour guides and all that, like usually they're former military on the Midway ship. We're talking about how all these brand new ships were just sitting out in the middle of the ocean. They weren't being used. Shocker. These ships are getting used. So keep that in mind. Okay. Oh, so now back to my divorced men. So I went and I downloaded an app. So I have my flight app, but I also decided to download the vessel app. So I started taking screenshots. There's more screenshots than the ones I'm going to show you. We'd be here all day. Of people I suspected were probably divorced men living there. So the Endurance Pleasure Craft. Get Naughty. I mean, these are clever names. I like them. I wonder if they tell the chicks they're trying to pick up, like, I want to come back to my spot and get naughty. Maybe. Miss My Money. Dude, it's definitely a divorced dude. He's like, has to go live on his boat. Anyway, okay, so then went to the Whaley House, and all of the, like the Cosmopolitan Hotel, those are on Old Town San Diego. Closed. Cannot go in it. It's state park. It's closed. or state property or whatever. State sucks, so you can't go do anything. So you can just like go up and look at it. But I took a picture, so 10 years time when I'm like, oh, what do we do? Oh, nothing. That's right. Everything was closed. Okay. So I'm sure the ghosts were like, oh, come in. And I'm like, sorry, I can't. I don't want to go to jail. Bummer. This is at Seaport Village. Seaport Village is not that far away, but kind of like on the other side. And here's another one of these stealthy looking ships. What a coincidence. Now, I don't know. I did not zoom in. I didn't look at the flags. I know flags mean things on these ships, and there's some other, those look like planes on there. There's some stuff. There's people on there. There was another ship as well. I didn't get a picture of it, but it had like all of the military out, like we're going out on a mission on the ship. So I did see that too. I didn't get a picture of that one. Then I had no idea. There is this like Victorian heritage park, state park thing that's like above Old Town. We've been to Old Town many years on little mini vacays. Never seen it. But they had these little houses, of course closed. You could not go in them. No. People were working there. I don't know what the hell they're doing because they obviously haven't been open. So, no, you can't go into these houses. You can't do a self-guided tour. You can't go and enjoy them. Let them rot. Put paper on the windows. That's what they're doing. Anyhow, so I took pictures at the outside, though, because I found the one I wanted to move into. Would this house not be cool? I would paint it like black. It'd totally be a monster house. I think it would be epic. I mean, I'd have to move it out of the state park because I'd like to live in it, and I'm sure they'd preclude it. Anyhow, next, we went up to Presidio Park. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, there's not much to do up there. It's like, if you want to get some exercise, great. There's a lot of, I think, bums hiding out and around there. It's like a good bum spot, so careful. But they have graves there. But not all of them are marked, or at least I could not find where all the graves are that are supposed to be there. I found this grave. This one happened to be at the base of what they call the Witch's Tower. I don't know what's going on with the Witch's Tower. Like I said, I just got back. I've been like trying to catch up on everything, and so I don't know what's up with the Witch's Tower. I don't know why it's there. I don't know why there's a grave marked at the base of it. There are stairs to go up it. I did not, because there was a pair of sneakers off to the side that were fairly brand new. Looked like they were perfectly placed there. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't want to know. And when I looked online, there's a pentagram supposedly in the bricks at the top of this little thing. I don't know if there's some dude sleeping up there. I'm not going to go endanger my life and scare the shit out of him and have a whole my own tower moment as I fell off the Witch's Tower, which is probably like 10 feet. But I didn't want to do it. Anyway, if you know about the Witch's Tower, tell me in the comments below. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, this is another ship. Now this is from when we went over to Fort Rosecrans. I think that's what they call that cemetery up there. It's beautiful. It's up, government has all the best land. And so it's up at the top of this mountain. There's a lighthouse up there, and it's like, it reminds me of Arlington. So if you've been to Arlington, this is very much like Arlington, except you have views of the ocean on both sides. Like there's the cemeteries on both sides of the mountain. So it is really a beautiful cemetery. I mean, if you're into cemeteries, history, things like that, then you would like it. Beautiful tree up there. I like my trees. Oh no, let me see if I can adjust this. Where's my little, there we go. I thought this is an interesting sign. It says, attention, please stay off the wall. Wall contains cremated remains. But I'm like, they're called cremains. But then I'm like, maybe people don't know they're called cremains. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. And then I was like thinking, is this like, we're telling you this just to keep you off the wall and there's not really cremains on the other side? No, there is. It's a whole wall because they've run out of space to bury people. You have to be like some awesome person apparently to now actually get buried in the ground there, or you have to hope that there's a vacancy that opens up, like somebody's like, hey, no, I don't want to be buried here anymore, we're moving on over to, I don't know, the Hollywood Cemetery or something. So this is just, I just put one shot in here for you guys, but as you can see, this is just one small section of the cemetery. Lots and lots and lots of military people. It was really sad. I don't know how I got drawn to the sad little departed baby section. It was really like, I don't know. Anyhow, so it's a beautiful place to go pay your respects. Oh, and then finally, these are what I suppose, my opinion only, of the divorced husbands. And I figured that he's putting out these blow up things as like bait. Get the ladies to come back to the boat. I don't know. It was just kind of interesting because this boat, I think he actually did get like we watched from the hotel. We went to go eat. We at the restaurant and we were like watching, and he had a chick come on the boat. I don't know what they were doing. He was really cheap with his electricity. He didn't want to turn on anything. I was like, okay, pioneer people on a yacht, pleasure craft. Anyhow, and that's it. Now we go back to my first thing. So I hope you enjoyed my little slideshow there, so it feels like you went on vacay with me. Alright, I'm going to remove that. We don't need that anymore. So, that's been 11 minutes. Oh, something else happened. Hold on. They came. Okay, so, they came. Let's start with this one. Toad like it is tarot. That's what I called it because that's what it seems like to me. My tarot just tells you like it is. All right, so what happens? You get this. This one has like a full-on box. There's the box. There's your cards. Okay, so you have a box here. You've got, this is actually like, I took a photo of a little memory book from some dude's death book that I picked up at an antique store. So that's what that picture, that texture is from. Anyhow, so, and then you get your deck of cards, okay? So there they are in all their glory, brand new. Let's see. Hi, camera. So they look just like mine. They are just perfect and not ding-donged up and used and beat to hell, but you can see they have the meanings on there. My camera's not the best. When I get them on the website, you can go through each of the images and kind of look at them a little bit better there. Oh, better put that back in there the right way. Okay, so the tarot deck is here, as well as the true crime and conspiracy deck. Of course, I'll probably be confusing it and calling it conspiracy and true crime because that's what I do. Alright, so this is a different box. This is just a glossy tuck box. Come on, camera. Let's not be a jerk. Oh, reflections everywhere. We're not in a professional studio here. Okay, so that's the box. It's thick. Okay, so, you know, we have the tarot box, and then we have this one. Little bit thicker here. Is there anywhere without glare? That's a little bit better. Okay, stay over here, maybe. This one has all, is this better? No. Sort of. Okay, so this deck is, when I'm using my blue covered deck, the one that has all of our images on it, remember our, this way, you know, these ones, when we're getting into the nitty-gritty of stuff. So this deck is both of those. I divided my deck into true crime and conspiracy. So when I'm doing my readings, depending on the subject matter, I have them divided. You can do what you want. You can have them all put together. It'll make it really rather hard to shuffle because, like I said, this is how many cards you're getting. I don't remember the number. Oh, here it is. 151 cards. Okay, so a tarot deck is 78. This is 151 cards. You may not want all these cards. You may not need all these cards. You may not find them helpful. So this is like customize it, use it how you want. You can do that with any oracle deck as well. So it's similar to an oracle deck. And that's what this is. So I've got, oh, I have to break these up again because I put them all together to show you. Anyhow, so that's what we got. Now, one last thing. So I don't have a lot of these. Like I told you, I'm not a baller over here. I'm not like some, you know, YouTube famous celebrity, one woman band over here, and so there's limited quantities, like super limited. Yeah. Okay, so super limited. But what else? Okay, so this comes in a tuck box, right? Everybody knows what a tuck box is. Okay. And got like, that's on the back. But it's a glossy tuck box. There's nothing else here going on. So this is meant for you to just, like the tarot, like, just tap in. You're going to get your own meanings for things, all that jazz. But what else you get with your purchase of either the tarot deck or the True Crime and Conspiracy deck is I'm giving you 3 crystals. Okay, so I'm giving you a psychic trio of crystals with it. So you're going to get an amethyst. Okay, so your amethyst is to help you connect with your angelic team. You're getting labradorite. Dang you, cameras! To activate your third eye. I almost got the pretty shiny parts. Okay. Labradorite to help you activate your third eye. Help you strengthen your vision beyond the veil. All right, and your last one is smoky quartz that I'm putting in here. You don't need a lot of smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is to help you keep protected during your readings. So you're getting all of that, and a little card tells you what it means. Here you can see the little card. There we go. You're getting your little card that comes with your crystals, and that'll come with whichever deck you choose to purchase. So I'm going to get that up on the website. So by the time you watch this video, you can go buy these decks on the website. And like I said, it's limited quality. It's not limited quality. Quantity. Erase that. Quantity. I will tell you the cardstock is very good quality. You've seen me. I am a riffle shuffler, and apparently that's a no-no within the card reading community. You're supposed to just shuffle. But, you know, I like a good riffle shuffle. This deck's been to hell and back. This is still my first deck. I got printed, ordered. I didn't have a cool box like that to hold my deck, but it is still in pretty good shape. It is like, it's got a give to it. So it's not, it's thin. It's good for shuffling, but it's got a good give to it. It's a good paperweight. And the same with the other one. Like, it's playing card. This is, to me, it reminds me just like having a deck of playing cards. Okay, so it's not so thick you can't move it or shuffle it. You get it. It's all good in the hood. Okay, it's all good in the hood. That being said, definitely having chapters on this video. Okay, so now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, I'm trying to get back to work. If you've purchased a tarot reading, I am still going to them. Takes time. There was quite a few on my list that came in while I was gone, which I'm thankful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But I'm getting to them as quickly as I can. And you know, we're going back to school. There's all sorts of stuff happening. So yeah. Now, let's get into our reading today. So the reading. Question came in. There was 2 questions from one of you lovelies. You know who you are. Your reading is coming shortly. But one of the question was, are we getting to this part where the country as we know it is like having its tower moment? It's going to take a dump, and we're basically going to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm starting to wonder that. So I thought that was a good question. So we're going to look into that. And then the other question is... I think we saw this, or I saw this. I say we like we're hanging out together all the time. I mean, I wish, but, you know. New York City, you know about the thing that they have created it like it has to be. I don't even want to say the words. You know what it is. It's like you must have. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So in NYC, they were going to put that up for a vote. I am recording this. It is August 10th. We're in the middle of the Lion's Portal. Okay. Which apparently is also some big deal. I'm not one of those people that, like, I can't remember these things. I barely can. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling weird. It's a full moon. Yeah, it's full moon. Squirrel. Okay. Going back. NYC mandated the, you know what, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Now, that is coming over to LA County. Now, in California, we have a bunch of counties. Okay. I'm not in LA County anymore. we left that. Now we're in the redneck county. But the question is, it's getting mandated, I guess, for all the workers. Is that going to eventually come to the populace? What I keep getting is that, what I have been getting, of course, stuff can change, but what I have been getting is that something takes that off the map. It takes it off the news for some reason. I don't know what. But let's check in. Let's just see what's going on. Maybe things have changed. I don't know. We're going to look. So let me shift it over. You're like, damn, we're in 20 minutes already. Get to it, girl. Boom, shakalaka. We're going to get to it. All right. So first let's ask about what is the good old US of A having its tower moment that's going to come crashing down, and we're going to build everything back up from the ashes. Let's find out. Which I don't know that I'm comfortable with. I don't think anybody's comfortable with a full moment, but oh my. Okay, so this is energy behind it all. Maybe I'll put it off to the side. This is the Two of Pentacles, balancing priorities. So it could go one way, could go another way. I don't like that. But I guess nothing in life is certain, right? So, okay, let's keep going. Okay, we're going through a time of transformation. Shit's going to come out that we weren't expecting. And it's going to not be good. It's going to be deliberately cruel. Like, nobody's getting out of this happy. I'm not sugarcoating shit over here because I'm not Willy Wonka, and that's how it's going. All right. So, here's what else we got going on. So, this is definitely, it definitely feels like we are coming to a, big time of transformation. People are just like a lot, like it's not going to, like, once we get to, like, this feels like once we get to our bottom, this does not mean that everything's like perfect or that utopia is like tomorrow. Nope, there's no utopia. Like, you can't be thinking, like, in case you've been listening to certain people and they're just like, oh my gosh, you know, America's going through this change, and then, you know, everything's going to be great, and it's going to be like sugar sticks and rainbow whatever. It's not. It's, I think there's some people who are going to be awakened who are just going to be like, oh my God, what the hell just happened to my country? Like, yeah, I know it's been happening for years, because there is this thing of like, I just want to look back to the good old days. Why can't we have the good old days again? Okay. So it's very much that. It's just like, I want to go back to the old days, and I just want it all to be fixed. I just want it to be all fixed like this. Like, this happens, like, say, the Cheeto, remember our corn pop and the Cheeto? Cheeto comes back, and everything's supposed to be rosy. I'm not saying that's not what we're looking at here, so don't get your hopes up and whatnots and all that. But it does look like certain amount of people have believed certain people. They've probably watched videos of it and thought it was just going to be like a dip, oh, instant quick change, like we're magicians here. That's not happening. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out. There's a lot of, and this is going to shake people up. Like, I don't know which reading I did this in, but it's coming back again. There's going to be a lot of boo-hooing. Like, oh my God, if I made your dog howl, I apologize. Okay, there's going to be a lot of chaos. Like, stuff's going to get revealed, and it is going to cause chaos, whether that's from people going, oh, holy crap, I didn't realize, you know, that was a thing, or it's going to be like, holy crap, they're exposing me for doing things, or holy crap, you cannot expose so-and-so for doing things, and we are going to prevent that in whatever way we can. Like, this is a CF. Why I got like a fight scene from the Grease movie, I don't know. I don't even know if there's a fight scene in Grease. I've never seen Grease, but it's like, it's very much like a, I'm getting it very much in my head, like it's just like two sides dancing against each other, right? Like very 50s. I don't, it's the weirdest thing I'm ever seeing. But which tells me part of this is like we're not getting to, I'm not feeling like we're getting to like atomic bomb, get under the desk type thing. Okay? This is just like knock the thing down and starting over, but ain't coming tomorrow. Okay? All right. Have to let this go. Okay, so this is a thing. There's going to be you have to have patience during this time, okay? You have to have patience during this time as we're going through this transition and all of this stuff. And there's going to be some people who are like, I've had enough. I am over this. And they just get very apathetic, okay? That's not good. But that's what the enemy wants, whether it's, you know, Corn Pop and B.O. and creepy Gargoyle Pelosi, or whether it's Satan, okay? So this is like a, hey, hope. Keep your hope up. Hope's good. It's good for you. Have a positive mindset. It really helps you out. Helps everybody else out. It spreads. It's good. Okay? The other thing here is we have to surrender. We have to let go. This is a necessary change that is coming through to us. And there are people who are just not going to want to participate. They just want to sit back and watch and see what happens. Okay? Makes sense. We're moving towards goals. This is not, everything is not set in steel. There's going to be some like people who are just like, if we have a pack of sheep, there's going to be a few of them over here in the distance. They don't know what the hell's going on, right? They no clue. These are like your friends who like you talk to and you're like, oh my gosh, did you hear this? And they're like, what's that? No clue. There's some of those people who are going to be out there lost. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. I don't know how they make it through life. Okay. Anyhow, we're losing some of these people. They're just going to be wandering out there. You're going to have to bring them back in because it's like they're going to get lost out there in terms of chaos, confusion, and not knowing which way to go. And sometimes they might miss their moral compass. That's the best way I can say it. So if you see some people starting to lose their shit, go help them. Okay? We're moving towards goals. This is very much like we are taking action. There is a plan behind this. So whatever's coming, there's a plan behind this. This is very strategic. This is not a willy-nilly, fuck it, let's just do a war kind of thing, or destroy it all, burn it to the, there's a plan behind this. It's thought out, okay? This is an inevitable change. It's going to be a battle getting back to some semblance of the good times. And I'm going to phrase it as the good times in terms of the illusion of the good times. Okay? So you should know what that means. Like the illusion of the good times. Like the illusion of like everything was in stock. Oh, you know, I had internet all the time. Or, oh my gosh, the power was on all the time. Or, oh my gosh, gas didn't cost $7 a gallon. Like there's a lot of things that conveniences, necessary supplies, abundance, like in terms of supplies, it's going to be like, there's going to be struggles here and there. It's not going to be the same everywhere though, okay? So somebody might be having issues over here with one thing, and somebody over here is going to have an issue with something else. Like they got enough toilet paper and these people don't have enough hand sanitizer, okay? It's like all different kind of chaos, okay? So we're going to go through some uncomfortable, struggly times, okay? So this is like why I said in that other video, stock up. I know somebody had asked, like, well, how do you stock up on vegetables? I get it because I'm in California. We don't have root cellars. We don't have basements. We don't have mud rooms. We don't have any of that shit. So that I don't know. I'm not a total prepper. I have no idea how you stock vegetables. But dried fruits, nuts, things that aren't going to go bad for a while, okay? So I'm just saying, plan to have some food. Because you might be, like, I don't know about you. I went to the grocery tonight. The shelves are getting empty again. But it's not, like, just toilet paper. They're, like, getting empty of, like, just stuff that is not coming into the store. So don't panic. Don't buy all the shit so you're never can't have any. I'm just saying, go get some, okay? People, again, not happy about this. Multiple reasons. This is not just one side, the other side. There's many people who are not going to be happy about this, are just a lot of the, it's like a lot of belief systems are going to be challenged, collapsed, whatever. Now, to finish this on a positive, keep your happiness. This is all for the better, okay? We have to go through this necessary transition. So, yes, we're going through it. We're going through the gigs. But, in the end, okay, good. So, that's why keep the vibe high, keep it all good. Do a little dork dance with me, okay? Keep your mind good. Keep positive thoughts. Keep thinking. Say, thank you, God. I'm breathing. That's all I needed today. I'm breathing. I got a roof over my head. I might not have the YouTube to watch me, but for a little bit, the internet's reacting wonker. But, you know, be happy for what you can. Or you got a blue sky, or you got a flower to look at or smell, or whatever. You got a cat to pet, or a crystal to cuddle with, or whatever. Just get. This is just a temporary thing. Okay, now we're going to look into the cities and their mandatory do not pass go, do not collect $200. You have to get the thing even if you don't want it. What is that looking like? All right, is that coming to, is LA County next? Is it coming to a city near you in the US? We already know what's going on in those other countries, already getting it. They're fighting back. We're probably getting to a point where, like, now we just have health care workers that are fighting back, but who knows? Some of us others are probably going to have to start fighting back, but let's see. So, nope. Oh, we got to do that one again. That was sloppy. Okay, so I'm asking, is this coming to the US of A as a whole? Okay, so I don't think it really matters if we're going to go like city by city, state by state, county by county, whatever, because we know how they like to do this stuff. Okay. The energy behind this is like good times. So what does that mean? I'm telling you, there's they move on from this. There's something about this. I don't know what this is, and I don't know. I haven't been watching videos on, you know, I have my peoples I like to watch. Like, I love my Tarot by Janine. Occasionally I get a B. Lucille in. But, and I haven't watched that much because I've been on vacation. And actually what I've been catching up on is Suzanne Morphew and Dawn Wells' grossness. So I haven't been actually catching up. So if you've been watching those guys, gals, tell me what they've been saying, but I'm not seeing that this becomes a mandatory do not pass go, do not collect $200, lose your fucking job, and your SOL. It is just, they get exposed on something like this, like the narrative falls down. It falls the fuck down. If you ever listen to Ron White and he talks about taking his van into Sears to get the tire repaired, and the wheel fell the fuck off. It fell the fuck off. Anyway, okay. Squirrel. I'm not seeing this. There's something like truth is revealed. Like they're moving on from this. That it's like something cancels this. It comes in and it jacks shit up. Moving on. Retreat. Abandonment. It's like it's all talk, no action. I think this is just to get people all right? And if you pay attention to their nonsense, it will start to get you all right. It feels like does not feel like this is coming to fruition throughout the land of the USA. Okay? We've got kumbaya here. That's the energy behind this. And all of this is just telling me again, no. There's something else coming in here. Maybe it's our American Tower moment where we're rising from the ashes from the, you know, as the phoenix. Maybe that's what's coming in that's going to kind of, you know, could be that. I don't know, but I'm not worried about this. I'm not. So, that's what we got. I'm not gonna read into this more because I swear I've done this reading a few times in different ways. I've asked about it. I don't know if I've done it on the channel or not. Like I said, I told you guys, I don't remember a lot of the things I say in my readings because I'm not here. Anyhow, so yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. Oh my goodness, it's 9 o'clock at night. And I still got work to do. So with that, I'm thankful that you hung out with me. It was like 35 minutes of fun. I gotta go get these listed on my website. So my website, AlyciaWicker.com, where you can buy some crystals. You can book a tarot reading, although expected delay. I'm not right on top of it, so it's not going to be a turnaround in 24 hours. So I am booked up a little bit. Give it 7 days. I'll be back on track. But you can always book it, get in line, all that. And you can go purchase your decks. Okay, so you remember, this is the deck that I use every day. It is aged. I did that digitally. This also has a little bit more age to it because I use it a lot. I've been using it frequently. You guys know I use this deck all the time. It's aged on purpose, but it works well. It's lasted me as a good daily tool. And then we have the True Crime Conspiracy deck. Remember, that's this one. You guys know this deck. This has all the images, you know, all the conspiracy, all the true crime, tips, cleanup. Oh, my goodness. And at some point, we're going to have to get into our true crime talk, you know. That Suzanne Morphew, Barry Morphew case, preliminary hearing. I've heard some things that, shocking. But, you know, there's more to come. We've got 2 more days at the end of the month for that thing, so that'll be interesting. And the Summer Wells case, I think something's coming soon, but I haven't checked in a while, and there's some things I want to do a reading on that. But anyway, like I said, I'm catching up. But I couldn't let you guys, like, be without my nuttiness for too much longer. So, yay! Okay, guys, thanks again so much for watching. This will be on the website. By the time you're watching this video, go to AlyciaWicker.com. And you can purchase, remember, it's limited quantities. Oh, and don't forget, you get your crystals. You get your own little trio of psychic crystals. So you have that with your purchase of either deck. And that's it. So thanks. Love you mucho. And I'll see you next time. Bye.